What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. LA Mamba. It is September 2, 2023, and here to talk to you about the tire shop business. And here you go. Busy day today. Saturday. Even though it's very gloomy weather, which is usually bad for business, we were very busy. And by the way, it's very weird here in Cali that we have this weather. It's tropical weather again. It's very humid. We never get humid weather out here. This is very, very rare weather. But anyways, regardless, there was a lot of work today. We sold a lot of new, we sold a lot of used orders. It was a beautiful thing. Sensors, you know, my main goal today was to organize as much as possible, and mission completed. We organized so much. Even when I was so tired, we did it. But you know, in the beginning, we came in, we were all locked up with work, and then we got a little bit of time. We organized. We got more locked up with work. And then we organized work, and then at the very end I was able to push more organization, and that's when we made the very strongest pool of the organization part of the day. And I want to say this. So you know how we got I'm a big Lakers fan, of course, right? You see my channel, you guys see the Kobe and Gigi mural and the Lakers posters and stuff like that. But I'm an NBA fan, but Lakers is my team. So you play for every year. You have one goal in mind, is to win the championship. When the game, it's about winning the championship. For especially the Lakers, we just only expect championships, and that's it. That puts a lot of pressure on the organization, and I'm like, we don't care if they get tired. We just want them to win the championship, right? But for the same thing for your business, you gotta feel the same way too about, the Lakers have 17 championships. It's one of the most winning teams in all sports history, and including the rivals, the Celtics. They also got 17. And you go to any kind of a sport and see how many championships teams have. Well, I think, I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, but I think the Lakers have and the Celtics have the most out of every organization in any kind of professional sport. But anyways, same thing you got to think about. That's the way I think about business. You got to put your own milestones, your own, if I do this, this is like winning the championship, right? Like, for me, it was like in the beginning, there was a lot of goals I would hit with the tire shop business, and it was like, for me, it was like OfferUp. Not OfferUp. It was Craigslist, right? Craigslist, and it was posting, but it was like for the year. It was how much I can sell, how much profits I make, how much I can save. And so when I started, it was pretty much like super busy, and it's the peak is like the summertime, and it would be like, okay, this is like after all I did and all the money I saved, and I pretty much put a milestone, like, okay, I want a championship. I just won the championship. Like, this is what it looks like, this is what it feels like. You're super tired. You have a lot of goals you hit, and it's like you have like a clean slate because you just hit your goals, and then you're about to continue to climb the next big mountain. But you're already at the peak, right? You're at the peak, and you're just like looking down at if you climb the mountain and you're like looking down, you're like, I did it. I did it. This is what it looks like, feels like, and it feels very good. And you can celebrate a little bit. But then, you gotta rest, give yourself some time. Probably gotta give yourself like a week's rest because you're just so tired of going hard for like months. you know, in the finals, when it comes to the basketball games, the NBA, you know, you got a few months of going super hard, you know, putting your foot on the pedal and going hard and non-stop, and it's, you know, you're going more towards the end to the finals. Those guys are even more tired, and they're super tired, and they still got to press the pedal even harder to win. And ultimately, there's one winner, right? So someone ends up winning the championship every single year, and whether it's your team or not, you know, it feels great when it's your team, right? But then when that's done, they rest, right? Now they won a championship. Now they rest. They celebrate and then they rest, and that's exactly the way you gotta think about it, in my opinion. Because, you know, it could be like non-stop, and then like, oh, your life went by, and it's like you never had any fun. You never wanted, like, yeah, you win championships or whatever in your own mind, but it's like you gotta like enjoy it. You know, you got so pretty much the same thing with business. I feel like, you know, you have like this big goal, and it's like once you achieve that big goal, then you're like, I won the championship, and then you just sit back, relax, watch it, enjoy, celebrate a little bit, rest, and then start putting together a plan to what's your next goal, right? And that's forever, that's nonstop. And so today we are here looking at this. You're looking at my shop right here. I feel today I just won the championship right here. We just won the championship, our team. And so let me explain to you what you're looking at right now. This is already the back end of the shop. It is the last rack you're looking at, and it's filled with tires. And although it seems like it's pretty easy just to like get the tires and fill it, it's a ton of work. You gotta go dig them from somewhere. You gotta be moving them. You need help, because if you only have just one, just by yourself, it's like it's way too much work. It's like building a car, man. It's like you need some help. Like, this guy can do like the mini tubs, that guy can do like the suspension, this guy can go buy some parts and bring them back to you, or whatever it is. Take the transmission to the transmission shop. One guy can do that to get it rebuilt or built, and then and while the other guy works on it, it's the same thing at the tire shop. It's like you need guys, you need, you know, to hire people and to help you out. Minimum one guy to help you like move from tires from one place to the other, and then once you're there, you get the tires to the other guy and stack. But all that costs money, and you know, because you hire extra guys because you're gonna be absent from the front, whatever. You know, you just gotta picture like you have money and you're investing in your shop by hiring extra help, and that money is saved right there. As you're looking at it right now, I invested money. And which is like me paying a guy to like organize with me. You're looking at the rack, which is money, and you're looking at tires, which is a lot of money, right? Luckily, it's not crazy money like in other kinds of businesses. I mean, you know, a tire will probably cost you like around the $20 mark for the used, and you sell it probably like whatever around the $60 mark, right? So, I mean, it's not like crazy, but when you have like hundreds and hundreds, then it adds up. Then it becomes very expensive, and then there's a lot of racks. It becomes very expensive. You got to move a lot of tires. You got to have like multiple days, a lot of days, with hiring extra hands, extra help, and it becomes very expensive. So, anyways, this is the final product that I've been picturing in my mind since we started the thing. There was a point I didn't know I wanted to go this far to the back. I ended up wanting to go this far because I just saw as the more further I went, the more tighter space I was getting, and the more tighter space was, more racks were able to fit. More racks were able to fit, way more space. And check it out, we got these tires in. It was Friday, and I got the racks in on Wednesday, and so I'm sorry, no. Friday, no. We got the racks in on Friday, and we got the tires in on Friday. I made another order, and total came out to 433 tires that I just got in. And it was crazy because when I got them in and we filled up the racks, it was like, damn, there's more fucking room. There's more room. As you can see, look at, there's empty spots up there. And it was like, no fucking way. So this was all empty. So what I did was I have this roof on the back side of the shop. I got tires from back there, and I started bringing them down. One, to make the roof a little bit lighter, not a big deal. I don't really care about that. But two, mainly I just wanted to see the fucking racks full. and so anyways, we got the 18s in the back. Look at 18s. They don't really sound much. We got them up there. We got these SUV 18s, by the way, for here, our shop, my shop. They don't really sound much, so it's like put them in the back, nice and organized. They're gonna stay there for like a long time. Whenever we need them, they're right there. We know we got them because they're just like very slow moving. It's like there it is, right? I got some small 16s. The reason I did this was because I had them on that side of the shop, and on that side there's the 17s, and I needed some more room. So I was like, let's bring them out, make some more room, and now I can put 17s over there. I'll take you there right now. But this is another one. This is another rack I got in. Again, all 18s. Bottom, middle, and on top is 20s. I got everything on top is 20s and some 21s. Yeah, I'll come this way. Check it out. We can rock around this way. Look at that. What a beauty, man. So look at, I even got more room right here. Whenever I get more 20s low pros, I can fit them in here. And I mean, I got all this row in the bottom are 18s. So SUV 18s we got down here, and we got SUV 18s all over there, and over here I got the low pro 20s. So I was bringing 20s, and I was like, you know what, right here, these sound more than anything you see here. So I'm gonna put them here because it's gonna be easy to just come and just grab it, right? Just easy and go back, just de volada, right, real quick. This rack has always been here. This is a 275 55 20s. This is, you know, bread and butter size. You guys know that. Which also sells more. Probably those sound more than these. But anyways, yeah, I'm very, very excited, and this is for me winning the championship. Very tired, but I was able to rest like 20 minutes right before I started this video. So I have some good energy to show you guys. Look at that. All clean on the floor. Able to walk around real good. See this wide aisle? There's more wide right there. And we have two big old rows. So again, we got a lot of room up there. It was very surprising that after all these freaking tires, like the last 3 weeks, I know those are about, I know, like 500, 433, and these racks just soaked them up. And it's crazy how big they are. I'm like, man, I should go order more tires or what, you know? But I'm like, nah, you know what, let's leave it there for now. We'll keep organizing, we'll make more room, and then I'll order more. So check it out. Knock some tires down from there. We just filled with random 17s, two 1550 17s, because there's a lot of those, and then random 17s. This is what I was talking about. This is where we have all like straight 17s. So I got the 16s out, and we just filled with random 17s. So everything's just like very easy to get to. My guys are not gonna get lost and say, whoa, what are the 17s at? Man, we got in so much low pro 17s. It's a very good thing, because that's like the #1 seller nowadays. Yeah, you guys probably in the same boat where there's just so much cars that have 17s, they just sell. But here we go, 18s on this side. We got two rows that we couldn't get to, but they're nicely stacked. We have all 18s right here. We got all this full. Want to check it out? All this is a full of 18s. All these random 18s. Sorry if I'm too close, but this is what it looks like. We're very organized. Everything packed. Every single freaking row spot packed. And looking forward to keeping it this clean. And looking forward actually to organize more. See this spot right here, this is the only like part where it's the 205 60 16, the whole rack, the whole row. Actually these two This is the 235 50 18, and if I continue to organize, I'll find like a whole bunch of like these 245 45 18s, and then I have enough tires of that size, and now I'll take everything out and just fill it with one size only. Hopefully we're gonna continue to do that. These rows eventually is gonna happen too, all one size. Let's say it's like a 255 40 18 or something. Down there we have, let's say like 225 50 18, you know, whatever it is, just one size, right? One size. So first thing is just get the 18s where the 18s go, and that's what you're looking at now. And then later on we're gonna freaking put everything in its in whenever I can. So check it out. So we're gonna just walk to the front. I'll just show you what it looks like on the other side. We're gonna go to the 19. So we got room right here, nice and clean, pretty much. We got the walkways clean. We can walk around the compressor area. All the 19s, and we got 225 40 19 up there. We got randoms, a lot of 19s actually. The low pro 235 40 19s. This one sells a lot, so I'm really glad we got a whole bunch of those in, because the customers always come in for that size, and I'm really happy we're gonna have them. We just upgraded the shop big time right here. We got a lot of 15s in. We just gotta organize this side more, but it doesn't even look like that much. I'm telling you, it's just like, it looks like the same as before, but there's a lot more than than it was. But it just looks like it, man. It's just like, damn, these freaking racks, they took in the tires a lot. So we got a lot of tires to cut. We just did a lot of sales. See all these tires right here. Last 2 days, if you see my last video, these last 2 days, look at the trash. We just getting more filled up with trash, and so it just shows it's non-stop work when it comes to that too. Pretty clean area, and we got some space over there for parking now, for my cars or whatever. Customers park sometimes the workers park there, sometimes park the U-Hauls there. I parked the U-Haul there earlier, rent it out, right? One rented out, or I don't know, maybe there's one outside. We got all the tools are ready to go. We got new jacks in recently. They're inside the shop, and yeah, it's just a great feeling. And I was just sharing with people I know around here. It's like, and I feel, you know, last night I was like, all right, we were at fourth quarter, and there's like 3 minutes left, and then the Lakers have a big lead, and all that's needed is just time go by, because we're gonna win the championship for sure. And that's what happened today. Today it was won, and it just feels great. It feels like on top of the mountain right now. It just feels like you know, all I want to do right now is just rest and watch a movie and relax. I love it. So much to do more, but this is it. This is what I've been working so hard for. This is what I'm investing so much, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. I was thinking about like how many tires there is, and I was like, I don't even know now. It's just so many freaking, you know, it's gotta be a few thousands. I don't know. I'll try to maybe count it one day. But you know, my thing was just like, build it and they will come, right? Like I say in the past videos, you build it and the customers will come. They're just gonna flock to you. You're gonna be a lot of business. They're gonna love it. They're gonna recommend you a lot of customers. Be super busy. Everybody's gonna be happy, and you live a happy life. So let's let's recap on one thing I say throughout the videos. If you guys are kind of newer to my channel, I say the word choke and grow a lot, and I just want to explain it since we got more newer people, and it's been growing. The channel's been growing little by little, and thank you guys. It's awesome. But here we go. So the choke and grow. You gotta choke yourself to grow. So pretty much what it is you work really hard and you make money, right? If you have a job or if you have a business, you work hard and you make money. So we're gonna do this for the tire shop business. So we got customers that come in that bring their own tires so we can mount them, that needs patch jobs, that buy single-use tires, multiple-use tires. Like today we sold 265, 50, 20s. We sold the Bridgestones for four tires for a truck, SUV, and so then also you sell new tires. So I sold new tires. I sold the Challenger new tires, some Michelin Pilot 4S, 245 45 20s in the front, 275 40s 20s in the back, and we had single sales on the new. We had pairs today. We sold a set of 4 also, 255 35 20s. Those are called the Haidas. We sold 4 of those new ones. And that's pretty much it. Tire shop business. If you're a purebred tire shop like I am, you know, it's labors, patches, flat, used tires and the new tires, right? So you work hard, you make money, and then you save it, and then do it all over again. You know, you have debt, pay it off little by little, credit card debt or new tire warehouse debt that you get because you buy so many tires new and you got to pay that off. But once that's paid and you buy more equipment and you just pay that off and you have the equipment now, so like it comes to a point, it's like, okay, I don't gotta sell new tires, I don't gotta pay off debt for the new tires no more, I don't gotta pay credit card debts no more, I don't gotta buy more tools, all right? And you have enough tires where like, okay, I can depend on this kind of income. You know, I have a shop that only fits, let's say, so much amount of tires because, you know, I only got like 1 bay or 2 bays or whatever, and it's maxed out, right? So then it's like, that's it. So then you just save and you save and save, and then it's like, okay, I have this amount of money saved now, and you're still working and you're saving, right? You know, if you're been in the tire business for a few years, you know exactly how that feeling is. It just feels like it's just stacking and stacking and stacking. Next week, you know it's gonna stack more. Next week, you can stack more. So you're saving, and then with that money, and I was like, oh man, you know what? I originally bought this. I mean, had my idea of when I save enough money, I was gonna buy a house, or I was gonna buy a car, another car, right? But then when you work so hard, you're like, damn, I think about it. Hell no, I'm gonna spend my money on that. I'm gonna invest my money, right? I'm gonna invest my money into something that's gonna make you more money, right? So it's either buy and sell a product, or you make a new business, or you buy a new business, or you buy real estate. And so all those are gonna make you more money, right? So I said everything I just said right now, it's physical, right? Physical assets. Not to be confused with like Bitcoin and stuff like that, because, you know, you can't touch that stuff. It just, you know, I don't know, in my opinion, it is what it is, right? But when you buy your tire, you can sell it. Your tire's right there. You know, you can post it online and whatever. But the point is like, all right, I'm gonna buy something that's gonna make more money, right? So then you think about it, it's like, all right, in this case, tire shop, and what I have always had the most success with making money is used tires. And yeah, don't get me wrong, the discounted tires, I've sold some today, I sold some yesterday, I sold them some, the day before that, I sell every day. They also make a good money, but the thing is, like, there's a lot more people right now, and moving forward, I'll tell you right now, from here on, moving forward, you're gonna see a lot more people asking for more used tires because of the economy is just not there no more. It's been going down, and so they just like, dude, I gotta freaking get around. I need to get to my job, and all I can afford is used tire right now. So that's what they're gonna be asking more and more and more. And so back to the game of used tires, I go more going in stronger. And it's like, all right, out of everything I see for myself, I was like, okay, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. The money's been saved. I'm gonna spend my money in used tires. I'm gonna invest in used tires. It's a physical product it's physical that you can sell, and when I say invest, it's pretty much, again, it's money that you saved that you don't need to buy, that you don't have to spend on something. But if you want to, right? And if you want to, then that thing is gonna be the one producing. So it's not like I had to do it because I need to make more money in the tire shop business. No, it was because I wanted to invest my money. It's two completely different things. I could have bought another property, a small house or a small duplex, right? If I waited a little bit longer, I could have bought more physical things to rent out. Just an example, if I would have bought another tractor like the one I just sold, if you buy them for around $5,000, you rent it out for the month, a few days here and there, you're gonna make a few $100 a month. So let's say on average, I don't know, a few $100, $300 a month. Let's just say you only got a few days to rent it out, right? Next month, about $300. So, it's pretty good. It's not that bad, right? If you get, one day you score, a month comes, you rent it for $500, and it's like, all right, pretty good. It cost me $5,000. I made it for $500 this month. Pretty good, right? Returns are pretty good. But in the case of what I wanted, I just wanted more consistency in the money I'm going to invest in whatever asset it was. And rental, it will be way more expensive, and the returns are way lower, let's say in the house or the duplex, right? And I don't want that right now. I was like, I'm willing to do that in like a year from now when I have even more money saved, and it's like nothing in my mind that I want to do any changes in the shop. But in the case of this time of coming around, I was like, all right, I want to just have something that produces a lot of cash flow. My money that I invest, I'm gonna make a lot of cash flow from it. And it's like, all right, best thing was the used tires that for me has always worked. I'm gonna do this. For me to get the used tires in, I need more freaking space. And it's like, all right, spend it. You save the money, you spend it on something that is gonna produce you more income. And it's like, I know it's a long explanation, but I just want to use this time to really like be more detailed about it. And so you spend, let's say, like, I don't know, 30,000, right? You spend 30,000, and the goal is to get your money back as soon as possible. If that's not the case, then just get it back, as it comes. But in reality, it's kind of get it back as soon as possible, because now you're gonna have the asset and you got your money back. And so you still got the asset, so you still got like a bunch of, like, let's say in this case, a bunch of tires that are left over, and they're still bringing you residual money like time after time. and you already got your money back, right? So then like that right there is pretty much what we call the choke and grow. You save your money, you buy something that's gonna produce, and try to get it back as soon as possible. If not, just whenever it comes back. You know, when I got the containers, it was like shipping containers are ran out, and you know, it takes 1 year to get your money back. You know, but you know, they say it was like a few thousand, and you rent it for a few hundred a month, and you get your money back in a year, and then you keep the container still, and it's still right now, still making you money every single month, and now you can go buy another container with that money if you wanted to, or something else. And so this is what I did the last, you know, it's got to be at least 3 weeks now. I don't think it's been a month now with this project right here you're looking at right now. I'm going in circles around it, but it was like, invest my money and get it back as soon as possible, and you're just like choking yourself. You're like, you freaking choking yourself and shit. But you spray yourself thin with cash, let's just say, just an example, and but you just became bigger now. You became a bigger animal. You became stronger in business, and now you have this thing that makes money, and then you got all your money back, and you buy this other thing, same thing. You got your money back, it's still there, it's still there. You buy this other thing, you got your money back. Buy another one, you got your money back. Buy another one, got your money back. Buy another one, and over and over and over. And you just like begin to just get cash flow left and right all month long. Almost like it just comes in automatic. Some you do have to work, and some they're really passive. And I'm saying that right now, it doesn't matter if you gotta work at it or not. If the money comes in, it's like, just keep bringing it in. I'm happy, you know, just keep bringing it in. And it can be smaller amounts, and if you get bigger, you can do larger amounts. But that's one of the things that billionaires do. The person I learned from this was a partner of a billionaire. So his partner was a billionaire, and that's one of the strategies you use to become a billionaire. And there's a lot more strategies that they use, but you know, he labeled it the choke and grow. Like, it was very simple concept. I grabbed it when I learned it, and it was like, it makes a lot of sense. Let me try it out, right? I was already doing it with like the real estate, because you buy properties and it cash flows. But with real estate, it just takes so long to get your money back. It's a different strategy, right? Real estate is more like an equity play a lot of times. Cash flow works great too. If you buy like a, you know, inexpensive market, which I have also. I have more of a cash flow properties. I have equity properties. I'm very diversified when it comes to my properties, when it comes to real estate. I got midterm goal, I got the long-term property, I got the short-term properties with the cash flow. But in other things, in other areas too, it was just like, you just got to continue buying more. And you can't be scared. You can't be scared like, oh, I can't, you know, let my money go. I work so hard for it. The thing is, like, you still have your money. It's still there. It just went from being dollars to being something physical now. And once it becomes physical, now you can go sell it, get your money back, you know, sell it, get your money back, sell it, get your money back. And then again, you're going to save your money again, and you're able to do the next choke and grow and something else. In this case, it was tires. I'd never really done a choke and grow with tires like as hard as I did this time, because I was more right now, I was into like the mindset of a property, buying property, and real estate is like my favorite thing, because, you know, tire shop is bomb. It's great, high cash flow, like we just talked about right now. But you can't do tire shop forever. Your body's gonna break down one day, and you just can't do it. Like, it's never gonna be the same. When you're not in the shop, it's never gonna be the same. And so, like, one day, if you buy plenty of property and you're not there, and you get tired, your body gets tired, it doesn't matter. That thing just can continue to produce exactly the same as it's always been. And as a matter of fact, it grows every single year because you raise the rents every single year, right? So that's the end goal, is more property, more real estate. But it's very expensive. You know, you got to build up to that. And there's no shortcuts. I mean, there is syndications and stuff like that, but you don't really own the property when you're like that. It's you and like 50 other people that own the property. And that's cool and all, and that's more of a business. But when it comes to like personal retirement, it's a whole different story. And that's where a lot of people get a mistake. They just think, oh, I have a freaking 150 units with like 50 people. But the goal is you raise the equity and then you sell like in 10 years. And yeah, you do not make a lot of money, but it's another different story. It's like, okay, now with that money you made, now you're going to go buy yourself some property that you're going to use for yourself. But if you've already been doing it for many years, then you don't got to sell the property. You just collect the properties. And all that happens is just your income just grows and your income just grows. And then you buy another property and your income just grows. You have better tax write-offs, better tax benefits, more income. And it's like, in that case, it's like you're gonna need less your job. You're gonna need your job less. You know, you're gonna have a lot less need for you to go work physically. And that's like, you know, that's why I always say all the time, man, you have to have both in mind, the real estate and business. And you know, Robert Kiyosaki says your main purpose of owning a business is to buy real estate. And I love the tire shop business, but you know, the end goal is real estate. It's always been the end goal. It's like all my money's gonna end up in real estate one day. It's like, you know, one day probably want to freaking get rid of the shop. I'm sorry to say that, right? I don't know, family member or something. But I'm gonna be full-time in real estate because I was like, all right, all my money just transferred over there. Somehow, some way, it's gonna happen. And it's like, you just gotta be smarter, man. It's like, look, let me tell you something. I've been doing this business since I was a little kid, and I seen, you know, the paisas, the older Mexican guys, right? The paisas, you know, go through tire shop their whole life. They die with the tire shop. The son ends up inheriting it, but their life was just like, it was not a nice ending. Like, all of the people I've seen, my dad, I've seen everybody like that I've seen this happen. Trust me, I know a lot of people in the tire shop business. It was pretty much a very, very, very similar story, and I'll tell you the story right now. The story is, they end up very tired and they just like can't do much, and they don't end up with a lot of money because their money was tied up in the shop. But guess who ended up with the shop was the kid, right? And so it was a lot of money just invested for business, but you can't really have a passive business when it comes to a tire shop. This is not the model. There's models for that in business. Just an example, the insurance business is great for that. If you have like a car insurance business, or you have a life insurance business that pays residuals, that pays renewals, that you don't gotta be working, and it has a system that a company is gonna pay you non-stop, like for sure, 100%. You don't gotta be there to collect that income. It just becomes a direct deposit. Those are the business models that you can do that, but you can't do that in the tire shop business because it's a lot of cash, and a lot of cash, it just disappears. It could be that a good thing or it could be a bad thing, you know what I mean? A good thing is like, oh yeah, it comes tax time, the cash disappeared. Bad thing is like, if you have another second shop, the cash disappeared. What happened to the cash? You know, it went somewhere. The tires were mounted, it disappeared. So that means the cash went somewhere, right? That's not a good business for retirement. This tire shop business is not a good business for retirement. It's a great business when you're active, you have a lot of income, you create a lot, but you gotta channel that income to something else. It has to go to another business that's gonna be more passive eventually. Or if not, you're gonna be stuck with like a shop that's, you know, it can be valuable for you, but when someone sees it, it's not valuable. Like, you know, a regular person can see this and they're like, what the hell is this? Like, you know, it's a good amount of stock. Oh, yeah, it's a good amount of stock. But to me, I see the tire shop, I see this, and it's like, man, this thing can produce freaking a high income every single year, every single month, every single week, every single day. I look at this and like, this is a very, very, very healthy business. I'm not saying it because it's my business. I'm saying it because just by looking at the product, looking at the quality, looking at the sizes, that business has a lot of customers. And that business has a lot of customers. It's a good income, but it's only a good income for now. It's only a good income for the next week, month, you know, and that's pretty much it. And then you got to figure out what to do with that money. And you got to really invest in it. That you have to, there's no other way when you have a tire shop business. You have to figure out how can you make money passively. And again, in my opinion, if you're going to street fight, you have a right and left hand. You got your right hand, you got the freaking tire shop business. And the left hand, you got the freaking real estate business. You know, you protect more with the left if you're right-handed. You protect, you can jab, can't do really major damage, but if you go with the right hard, you lean your body, you hit them right in the chin, that's a major damage. And you can do that with the tire shop business every single month, every single week, whatever. But the choke and grow is very, very, very powerful. I've used it in my life. I still use it. And you buy an asset, it creates income. You get your money back as soon as possible. You buy something else, and now that one's producing. And then you get your money back. You got your money back. You invest it somewhere else. Now that one's producing. And I'm telling you, that's the way you gotta. That's one of the ways you gotta do it to make some money. To like, you know, you can't be always struggling in life. That's cool when you're starting out. That's normal. But eventually, you're gonna keep buying tires. You're gonna be selling them. You're gonna keep buying, you're gonna be selling them, and then you're gonna be able to like eventually buy a shop, right? Buy a shop, fill it with tires, and now it's selling way faster, way more customers, and you get your money back real fast. And guess what? You can buy property now, and with the property, and that's you know where that goes. Passive income. You don't gotta work for the money. You just sit back and relax and collect. If you have a property manager, if you want to make more money, then you do it actively. You know, you become very active and like, you know, dealing with the tenants, and you don't gotta pay them to do it, but it's more work, right? But yeah, this is what I feel is winning the championship. And I hope you guys like what you see in the video today. And I'm glad to have you guys watch the channel. And by the way, you guys are a bunch of weirdos liking tire shop stuff. Man, what kind of people are you? Nah, just saying. But yeah, that's it. That's what I got for you guys today. And I'll see you guys next time. Mamba out.